Namo Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Buddha. If there was an all-powerful, all-knowing, compassionate creator God, there would be no narcissists in the world. There would be no sexual predators in the world. There would be no reports of children taken, tortured, violated, and murdered in the world. But as a Jodo Shinshu Buddhist, I do not believe there is an all-powerful creator God. I believe there are gods. I believe there are demons. I believe there are maras. I believe there are a plethora of different seen and unseen beings, and none of them have the power or compassion of a Buddha. If there was an all-powerful, all-just, all-caring God that would defend its followers, there would be no narcissists in the world, no criminals, because justice would be served. Now, there is a form of justice. It's not meted out by any type of God. It's called karma. There is a savior. That savior is Amitabha Buddha. That savior is an enlightened being by the name of Amitabha, who loves and cares about those who entrust themselves to him and say his name in faith and gratitude and wish to be born in his pure land. Now, I'm a very sensitive person. I take things very personally. That's no secret. And I certainly have no need to hide that. Unfortunately, my kind of personality attracts people known as narcissists. A narcissist is someone devoid of human empathy. A narcissist is someone who sees sensitive people seeking to be compassionate as useful idiots to be manipulated and discarded at the drop of a hat. A narcissist is the most vile form of human garbage there is, because they are incapable by nature, due to their personality dysfunction, that is, narcissistic personality disorder, of genuinely caring for or loving someone else. As a result, they end up more often than not destroying their family relationships, destroying their relationships with coworkers, certainly their relationships with their spouses, their boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever, because they feel entitled. They feel entitled to be loved and are not only not appreciative of that love that is given to them by other people, more sensitive people, but they see it as something they genuinely are due to the fact that they think of themselves as the sole center of the universe. If there was a righteous, all-powerful, all-knowing God, these people would not exist in the world. They are literally predators in our society. That being said, we have to live among them because this is the Saha world. This is the realm of suffering and desire. And I can't change myself or my personality, and I wouldn't want to become someone who is less sensitive. I mean, there are times I wish I was less sensitive. I'll be honest with you. Because as a sensitive person, yes, I'm more open to spiritual matters. I'm more open to self-examination. I'm more, I guess, what most people would call an empath. That doesn't mean I'm a magical creature. It means I have more empathy for others. I tend to empathize with people, where they are, what they're going through. And I would not change that other than the fact that as a person of this personality, a narcissist sees me as easy prey to be used, abused, and discarded. A narcissist is a very sick person who enjoys humiliating and abusing other people just because. And these are people who have no desire for self-examination. They have no desire for spiritual growth. They have no desire to better themselves or to humble themselves in any way. If they were capable of these traits, they would indeed not be narcissists. So, what do you do to protect yourself against encountering a narcissist? Well, they're part of our society. Hell, our society, especially here in the United States, is run and controlled by narcissists. Our music industry, our film industry, our entertainment industry, our sports industry, these are not only populated by, but run and produced and directed by narcissistic personalities. Recently, the media built up the billionaire boys club because they're in a race to outdo each other, to go to outer space, charging people who want to go along for the ride outlandishly unforgivable amounts of money. This is a narcissistic media. This is a narcissistic society that promotes this. We live surrounded by narcissists. I have encountered so many narcissists. Oh, hell, I grew up in a home where a narcissist had complete control. I grew up in a home where a narcissist wreaked havoc daily. I grew up in a home where all attention was stolen from me by this narcissist. And I would love to say I have forgiven them and I pray Buddha's blessing and guidance upon this person. I hated that person and I hate them today because I am a spiritual idiot. I am a bamboo. This channel has never been and will never be about me talking about how I have found enlightenment and how I have moved beyond all my grudges and all my anger and whatnot. This channel is about my gratitude and praise of Amitabha Buddha for being there. And this is my remedy for narcissism. This is my way of coping with narcissists that appear and will continue to appear because, hey, You will definitely meet a narcissist, because a narcissist will announce themselves once they enter the door. How great they are, how wonderful they are, how smart they are, how much better they are than everyone else, and they will talk shit about everyone else. My solution, after I curse them out in my mind, is to reach in my pocket, grab a ninju, and say Namo Amida Bu. Namo, I pay homage to, I entrust myself to. Amida, Amitabha Bu, Buddha. I entrust myself and pay homage to Amitabha Buddha, the Buddha of infinite light and life. Now, notice I didn't say, I found a solution to this, and this will fix my mind, and I will become a better person, and I will never be affected by narcissists again. No, that's what narcissists live for. They are morally, emotionally, spiritually dead people. And so they use you and your compassion and your love and your desire to help them and everyone else and make the world a better place they see you as something to siphon for fuel. In other words, they're energy vampires. They're like dead, cold metal machines. Now, I can become, and in the past, I have become bitter over people like this. People like this destroy not only families and lives and their children and their co-workers and everyone they come in contact with. They are literally a human cancer on society. But they destroy individuals. And as individuals, we cannot help but encounter narcissists in our narcissistic society. But we can choose not to give them what they want. And what they want is to push your buttons. What they want is for you to focus on them. These people are a Mara's dream. They are a demon's glory, because what they do is they take good people and they make them feel frustrated, exasperated, angry, and pissed off and bitter. What I try to remind myself is these people exist. They're not going to go away. And this is important, guys, you cannot fix them. They cannot be fixed. If they could be fixed, if they could look at themselves, they would not be narcissists. You can't fix yourself. But what I can do is change my focus from how I feel about these people and the bullshit and the evil and the twisted, sick hurtful things they say and do. I can change my focus from them to Amitabha Buddha as best I can. And I point that out, as best you can. See, actually, these people have helped me. Encountering narcissists have helped me to realize I can't fix society any more than I can fix myself. And I can't fix myself. But in those times when I become aware that I'm caught in this rut, I'm caught in this loop, I can change my focus. not perfectly, not with undivided attention, but as best I can, to the fact that I am a man of Shinjin. I am a man of faith in Amitabha Buddha. And as the clouds block the rays of the sun from shining on us, so the crap in this Saha realm of suffering and desire, in this age of Mappo, in this Dharma ending age, block the fact that we have at our disposal the love and compassion of Amida Buddha. The sun is still there behind the clouds. Amitabha Buddha is always in my life. Whether I am aware of Amitabha Buddha in my life or not, that is irrelevant. Now, I can't tell you how many times when going to and from work on my crappy bike, and it is crappy now. I mean, I have my bicycle chain is to the point where I can barely pedal it. I'm going to have to get a new bike. So most of the time I take a bus. I don't have a car. But I cannot tell you how many curse words I utter going to and from work each and every day. So that's how holy I am. That's how righteous I am. That's how enlightened I am. So why do I tell you this? It doesn't make a damn bit of difference, because I am still a man of settled Shinjin. It doesn't make a difference how flawed I am. It doesn't make a difference how many times I lose my temper. It doesn't make a difference how many curse words I say. I am a spiritual idiot. And realizing that I am a spiritual idiot, I have very low expectations of myself as a guru. My guru is Amitabha Buddha. That is my only guru. I'd make a piss poor guru. But as I have very low expectations for myself as a holy man, I have even less expectations now for my media, for my society that I am living in. I have low expectations for people in the entertainment industry, any entertainment of any kind, sports, film, music. I don't have that much faith in people. All my faith is directed to Amitabha Buddha. But there are moments I do forget I'm a man of faith. That doesn't mean I don't have faith. That doesn't mean my faith has gone away. Certainly Amitabha has never left. But sometimes the clouds of delusionment block the glory of Amitabha that shines on me always, in every situation, in every circumstance. Amitabha's light outshines my stupidity. Amitabha's glory and love surpasses my shortcomings. And so, even though I know the antidote being Amitabha Buddha and trust and faith in him, that doesn't mean that from time to time I don't drink the poison of my own delusionment, my lusts, my doubt, my fear, my anger, my resentment, my unforgiveness, my hate. Sometimes I hate. Sometimes I blurt out things I shouldn't. It is very difficult for me to keep the precepts. This is why when I see a butterfly, when I see a flower, sometimes I am reminded of the grace and love and rebirth given to me through my faith in Amitabha Buddha. And I say, Namo Amida Bu, Namo Amida Bu. So it can be right after I've just cursed someone out for cutting in front of me and almost causing me to die in an accident on my way to work. I'll see a butterfly. I'll see a pine tree. I'll see something beautiful that reminds me, for no apparent reason, of Amitabha Buddha. And I will say, Namo Amida Bu. Namo Amida Bu. Namo Amida Bu. I try to do this on a regular basis. It is not always easy to remember to focus on Amitabha Buddha, and that's okay. Because Amitabha Buddha understands why I need him, why I call on him, why I continually fail to focus on him, but also why I also continually need to focus on him. Amitabha Buddha is not my judge. There's no day of judgment with Amitabha Buddha. There is no eternal hell or damnation with Amitabha Buddha. There is no righteous jealousy or so-called righteous indignation, whatever the hell that is, with Amitabha Buddha. There is only love from Amitabha Buddha. There is only compassion from Amitabha Buddha. Amitabha Buddha is the infinite light that snuffs out the darkness within me. But sometimes that darkness within me blinds me to that light. Sometimes I get caught up in my light, my darkness, and I forget about that light. But that is what it is. Amitabha Buddha is always here for me. Amida Buddha's love and compassion is something that never ends. So, in spite of all the narcissists I may or may not encounter during the course of a week, a day, a month, a year, this is just one of the pitfalls of living in the Saha realm of suffering and desire. And so, to all this I say, Namo Amida Bu. Namo Amida Bu.